Hello there, welcome back to the channel. In this tutorial, I would assist you to design this simple and nice birthday flyer in Adobe Photoshop. And if this video is helpful to you, please remember to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and please share the video as well. So let's get straight into the video. Of course, first of all, we have to create our working background, right? So click on create new over here. And then for this work, I'm naming it birthday flyer. Birthday flyer. And I'm going with a dimension of 720 by 720 pixels and then a resolution of 300 as well. So go ahead and click on create to create your working background. The first thing I'll do is to draw a circle in the middle of the working background. Okay, so select the circle tool or ellipse tool on the tool panel, and then draw a circle over here whilst holding your Alt key. Okay, to let's say this size is cool, and then drag it to the middle of the work here, something like this. Then the next thing is to make a duplicate of this shape. Okay, so you can go ahead and just press Ctrl+J on your keyboard to make a duplicate of the circle we drew. And for the duplicate circle, I want to change the color to white so it can be differentiated from the other one. Okay, so you just double click on this box over here and then choose the color you want. Okay. And then I would transform it a little smaller than the first one. So press Ctrl+T on your keyboard, hold the Alt key, and then click and drag it to a shape to something like this. Right, and then check it. And then change the color of the previous circle to white as well. There you go. Then the next thing I would want to do is to bring in the image of the person I want to wish a happy birthday. So first, let me select the smaller circle because that's where I'll put the image. And then from the resource files, bring in the image here. So I'll leave a link in the description area where you can have access to the resource files I used for this project. Okay, so this is the image I want to put in the circle. Alright, so you can go ahead and then right click on the image and then select create clipping mask over here. There you go, you have it in the circle. Another way of doing this is by holding the Alt key and then you bring the mouse pointer in between the two lines here. You realize when I bring it whilst holding the Alt key, the mouse pointer changes, right? The symbol changes to this. Then you click over here. You realize it will be put or clip marks in the shape you want it to be. So I want to transform the image a little bit to something like this. I think this is better. And then I would give a little shadow to the bigger circle, at least to differentiate it from the main background of the work. So select the layer or the shape over here, right click, and then select blending options. And then this dialog box pops up and click on drop shadow. Right, so make sure the blend mode is set to normal, as you can see over here, and then reduce the opacity to 6%, and then make sure the distance is at 5, the spread is at 24%, and then the size of the shadow is 27%. Now you can go ahead and click on OK. So there you go, the shadow has been created around the image over here. Okay, so that's what you want. And now I want us to type the happy birthday beneath the image we brought in. Okay, so select your type tool, and with this I'll be using a font called Andrea Script Thin. Okay, don't worry, the link to all these resources, the fonts I'll be using to the work, the resources would all be put in the description area so you can have access to it. So with the type 2 selected, and then using the color code of D2 1E 1E, and then a font size of 21. Type happy first. Okay, check this, right, and make sure happy is centered. So Ctrl+A to select happy, and then click on align to the center over here, and then press Ctrl+D to deselect it, and then move the happy a little bit to the top over here. So the next thing is to make a duplicate of happy, the text I just typed. So you can press and hold the Alt key. You realize once I press and hold it, the symbol of the mouse pointer changes, right? And then you click and drag it down to the side, and then type birthday. So with the move birthday to this side of the flyer. Okay, something like this is okay. Now the next thing I'll do is to type the name of the person I want to wish happy birthday. So I select a font called Poppins, semi-bold, right, and then set the font size to, it is affecting the birthday, so click on the move tool and then click on a free space here, okay, and then with the use of Poppins semi-bold, and then reduce the font size to 6 points, and then make the color black. Right. The name of the person is called Sheldon. There you go. And make sure it is aligned to the center. Ctrl+A, and then you click on this here, and Ctrl+D to deselect it, and move it a little bit to the top. So the next thing is to type just something small or a birthday message to the person. So select the type to, and I've already typed it over here, so I'll just copy it and paste it over here. Right. I would want to reduce the font size to let's say 3.5 points. Then set it to italic as you have it there. And then make sure it is aligned to the center. So Ctrl+A, align it, and then you deselect. Then I'll move it a little bit to the top. Like that. So the next thing I'll do is to bring in a logo that I downloaded from the internet from Kojo Sheldon's page. So this is his logo. You realize this logo is in the form of a JPEG, right? But I need only the PNG of this logo. So to be able to get rid of the white background around it, press E on your keyboard to select the eraser tool, and then right click. When you right click, you realize there is a tool there called the magic eraser tool. Okay, so select the magic eraser tool. It's called the magic eraser tool, so obviously it does a little bit of magic. So let's see the magic it does. So once you click on any of the backgrounds, you realize that it takes it off, right? So that's the magic it does. It takes the all evenly colors off. So let's go ahead and take off this, and then we can zoom in, take off this one, this as well, this, drag this. good. So now we have our our logo here. So you can click and then drag it to the main work and leave it over here. And now transform it to, you press Ctrl plus T, and then you transform it to the size you wish to have, to something like this. And then make sure it is aligned to the center. So you press Ctrl plus A to select this, and then Ctrl plus D to deselect. Let's reduce the size a little bit there. Okay, now the last thing I'll bring in is some birthday patterns, just to beautify the flyer over here. So there you go. So I'll just transform it a little bit to reduce the size, and then drag it to the bottom, at least in front of the background. Okay, and then you can have it this way. Yeah. So yes, this is basically how to design this simple birthday flyer in Adobe Photoshop. I would like you to give this flyer ratings out of 10 in the comment section. So do well to rate this flyer out of 10 in the comment section for me to have a look. Also, if this video was very helpful to you, please give it a subscription, hit the like button, and don't forget to share this video. Thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.